I'd never been to Oswald Street before, so I thought that's a good enough reason. It's a very pretty town. I recommend you go.
My father went to school there.
Oh, did he? I think he was old enough to do a pub crawl later on.
And he had his first job there too.
Oh, did he? There's some wonderful ancient pubs along there. So moving on from that. So.
It's one of the, I don't know, back in my time, I'm from Shropshire, when I was, back in the day, Oswald Street was the English town that you could go to and hear Welsh spoken on the streets, as opposed to Welshpool, which is the English town. Welshpool is the English town in Wales, and Oswald Street, the Welshpool, the Welsh town in England.
Welsh town in England? That's amazing. So, just went to check out, because I saw it was on the OS map, Brogyntyn Hall. I was like, well, let's go and see what's there. And what's there is actually a late 18th century, early 19th century country house that's been built on the foundations of the original. But it's still very pretty, and it's nice to have a little look around. I wasn't trespassing. That's right, there's a public right of way that goes outside of it. There we go. Can I make it full screen? Yes, I could. That was full screen enough, that's adequate. There we go. It's currently in a state of repair, or re-repair, whatever, but somebody's bought it clearly, isn't it? They're having it done up. So it's on the foundations, but of course the house that was stood there in the 16th century is very much no more. I'm wondering if there's any remnants of it down in the cellar, or if any fragments of it, or doors, or what else survived down there, but of course couldn't get in. And yeah, they have a Baroque chapel, complete with cupola outside. And the neighbours. It was lambing, this was back in April. And yeah, it's very British. Oh, can't say. Yeah, not what you expect. Oh, I wonder who that is.
Who did take the photo?
Oh, it's a friend.
Yeah.
I think that's it, but yeah, just thought you may as well have a look at the tourism bit, just quickly. Here's the manuscript in itself. This is the Welsh National Library website, so you can go through and have a look. It's incredibly neat in its calligraphy. It's a bit clinical. It's not very pretty looking, but it is accurate and regular, which is all you can really ask for. There are hardly any errors from anything I've played inside there. And we're about to play something again. Oh, here we are. There it is. Blown up slightly to A4. So might look hideous to some, but it is honestly, it's not too bad. It's actually quite a nice one to read. You should see some of them are hideous and have covered in errors.
So Richard, sorry, I have a question here.
Yeah. I hope I can answer it.
There may be no evidence, but was the manuscript? Do we know was the manuscript actually compiled at Brogyntyn for the use of the people who lived there, presumably before the?
That's the presumption. Yeah, it was sold. It was sold later on, direct from the house.
Oh,
it moved to Cheshire as well.
Right.
Later on, there's a load of poetry further back in the book, which is all Cheshire poetry. It was a lawyer, Tannet or something. I went to that village as well. Just did a little trip on the way back. I drove back by that Cheshire village, and then went home afterwards. It's quite a weird trip, really. But just to see it. But yeah, it has Shropshire and Cheshire connections. But the lute section is definitely Brogyntyn. Yeah. The poetry came later. It's annoying because you can read, well I can read, a deal of the poetry, and then every now and again a word will come along which is completely illegible to me. I'm like, I need somebody with an English literature degree who's used to looking at these kinds of things. I'd like to have included a poem from the later contributions to the book, but never mind. So, item number 10 is a passing measures pattern, followed by the Omnima Gallia. And Roxy is very kindly agreed to play the first variation of the passing measures over and over again. This results in some quite delicious clashes in places, but it's also very much a historically informed thing to do. Doesn't do any harm. If anyone's familiar with the Pacolini Lucius, 1567, published in Venice, the clashes that emerge are absolutely vile in some places, and then you'll find that you'll find that drifts away from each other, and then it's such a release when the harmony meets and everything comes back together. It's not an inauthentic texture. It's not appropriate. So have some fun.